Yo, 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 it's the one and only T for the kid. You already know. I'm back with another one. It's been a while. I've been quiet, but now I gotta talk my shit. I've been telling y'all for the longest. I'm good. I'm always gonna be good. If you knew the vision, you would knew not to be my enemy. You know, everybody who came against me lost before the race even started. You lost before the race even started. Cause if you listened before you became my enemy, I told people when I got out of prison of all the dreams and all the faces and all the people who was gonna betray me. Everything was a prophecy. I had a book, 385 pages of dates, incident, people, and places, names, and people and things I ain't never seen or people I ain't never met. And every single thing that happened that I wrote in that prison book happened. God is good. Now, we're going to rewind. I've been telling y'all, you can't sacrifice me if you wanted to. One, I've been watched by the feds. They ain't worrying about nobody else but me. Because they're trying to figure out who doing the fraud. It ain't me. I keep telling y'all I'm in a millionaire tax bracket. Where's the money? One red flag. Okay, let's rewind. When I went to prison in 2012 for a burglary dwelling. If I went to prison, if I got arrested at 16, 17 years old, and I'm headed to prison, you're 18, you're at 18. You don't get out to 24 years old. In 2012, there were houses, there were cars, there was shit in my name. How could it have been me if I'm incarcerated in prison? Red flag. Fast forward. I never got married. So who the fuck am I married to? I never stood before a judge. Don't you go places when you get married? I'm pretty sure when you do get married in certain places like that, 9 out of 10, there's cameras around that area. Or if a motherfucker went in the courtroom, there was a camera, it was a courtroom marriage. Right. I would never do no courtroom marriage shit. And if it was a courtroom marriage, I'm pretty sure it was cameras. Okay. Fast forward again. Whoop, 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 whoop. Illegal conservatorship. So if I've been declared as incompetent as somebody handling my finances, when somebody handle your finances, that's just like somebody managing you. Why doesn't I have no money if it was in that amount? So you mean to tell me that there's not one bank account that I have access to, but it's mine in my name? Make it make sense. Because nothing linked to my phone. Nothing's linked to my laptop that I'm signed in with my Gmail. I never stepped foot in a bank since I've been out of prison. Sad truth. So who got illegal conservatorship over me? Is it an immediate family member, or was it a illegal government worker official that's been going to above and beyond to shadow ban me, block me, like YouTube, block payments, block mailing, shit like that. These are questions that got to be answered. I keep telling people they couldn't sacrifice me if you wanted to. The bank account that's in my name, the foreign bank account that's overseas. Well, if it was already overseas, hey, doesn't that mean I'm not from here? But on paper, I was born in Jacksonville, Florida. Right. So, I've been telling y'all this. No, you got all these people doing all this shit behind the scenes. You got all these people saying I did crimes I ain't never do, been places I ain't never been, I never traveled outside this country. All of this shit be going in the background. How do you have all these court proceedings going on? If a person is declared incompetent, that doesn't mean shit. That incompetent person still got to show his incompetent ass and stand before a judge. You got to bring that incompetent motherfucker. Let's be real. Red flags. So if I'm declared incompetent, why haven't I stood before the judge? The judge still didn't see my incompetent ass. But yet you have all these court proceedings, and I'm never there. Meanwhile, I never get no mail. No police officer never confronted me on charges. They try to say I'm not spiritual. They try to defame me and say I was a pedophile. They tried to defame me and said I was human trafficking. They tried to say I'm drug trafficking. These people did everything under the sun you could think about. They paid people in the community to sign these petitions saying I'm this, I'm that. They seen this and they seen that. Wasn't all this submitted to courts? Submitted to FBI? Submitted to law officials? But don't want you on when a person get accused of a crime or something, ain't that person supposed to be contacted by a law enforcement officer? Why haven't not one law enforcement officer contacted me, but there's all these people declaring, signing petitions, putting in court motions, standing before judges, signing papers saying I'm doing this, and not one time was I ever informed. Red flags. I keep telling y'all, when I move, they move. Like Ludacris say, just like that. When I move, they move. Just like that. When I move, you move. When I move, they move. I keep telling you. This government scandal with all these crooked government fish officials, crooked government workers, crooked government people inside of the court. We were talking about the judges, the clerk of courts, all them people, all the people with the nurses, all the people who doing the HIPAA violation, who switching documents. Come on now, they talking about I'm sick and ill and passing disease. How if I'm chosen with a rare blood type and immune to sickness? That's the reason why the people was coming after me, because I was chosen with the spiritual gifts. I was doing this and doing that. So you signed me up to be a lab rat, thinking you could sacrifice me and take my inheritance. They wish they were never going to be able to, was you took it. And time again, people keep putting me in their will, and the wills never came to me. It's just red flags. Yet I co-created and did everything on my own. And I can't even get paid for that. So where's that money going to? As much content as I drop, where's the income I do make? Where's that going to? Talking about exploitation, voyeurism. There's a lot of that shit going on. People cloning phone. You got people, crooked people with NASA intelligence. All that shit. You gotta think about all that shit. It's just a lot of crooked government scandal fuckery going on. They thought they had me silenced like I was scared to speak. Because sometimes I get tired of speaking. It's like nobody hear me. But then get mad when the rapper got the gun and you exposed. Ain't nobody put a gun to your head and say do that dumbass shit, to follow that dumbass shit. You was bribed and somebody say, hey, if you set this person up, you can get part of this money. If you help us defame this person and we can get them on the RICO charge or life charge, you can get part of this cut. It was enough money to feed half a city. Let's be real. It's like the crooked government officials that hire all these people to gang stalk me. All these people say, for instance, you was using a Chinese app or WhatsApp. Federal workers still be getting watched inside of the federal company, if that makes sense. It's just like a military person. When you go to the military, you be watched. And when they leave the military, I'm pretty sure they're still getting watched, depending on what they was trained for inside of the service. It's the same thing with FBI and CIA agents. So a dumb group of community people think because they work with a federal agent, they thought they was safe. Or work with a crooked cop, they thought they was safe. I told y'all, I never was the police. I'm just exposing the fuck shit that I see and calling you out on your bullshit. If you ain't got nothing to do with this shit, that don't concern you. You shouldn't feel mad. But if you feeling mad about the shit I'm speaking on, then your bitch ass got something to do with coming against me or trying to have me sacrificed. Let's be real. These people even try to say, I killed my biological mother. How did I kill my biological mother if I never met her? So which one is it? Did you doctor me or did you have something to do with her being killed? Let's be real. The rumors that they spread is just unbelievable. The ethers be talking. I just been listening. I've been quiet and silent for a good 3 weeks. Just not saying shit. Just observing. I act like I don't see. I see. Like the TV in my motherfucking face and I'm about to hit that bitch with my forehead. I keep telling y'all, I've been watched. If I'm in this bracket and you got all these Freemasons and Illuminati and secret societies stalking me, I am on the FBI watch list. Why is all these people targeting me? That is the question to the FBI and the CIA. Hell, low key, I had the president attention behind wondering who I am. Because when they put a person down like he's a terrorist and you got people complaining this, they investigate. That shit hit the higher ups, higher up, and it goes up all the way to the top to monitor this person. Hell, they was even gang stalking watching me with helicopters and military planes. That's what I feel like. Let's be real. Because you had crooked military people abusing their power as well. You had the crooked mad scientists, I told y'all, who neuralinked me when I had split my head. And they microchipped me. Let's be real. This shit is way deeper than rap. All because I have spiritual gift and power. And they didn't know I can move shit with my mind. And I can cause disaster around me by the things I speak. And they know this. Everything I speak happens in reality because I'm a powerful alchemist. I'm a real genie. I'm a real chosen one. Who can manipulate energy? They know I see shit before it happens, and a person that can see the future is a threat. But I use my spiritual gift for good to save humanity, to save the abused, the weak, the kids, the people who getting hurt. If I know a person about to get killed, I ain't finna tell them they about to get killed, but I'm finna influence and encourage them to do something positive and take a different route so they don't walk into what they finna walk to. And I always tell people before they betray me, give a little testimony and story of my past life or past experience with people who didn't listen and they ran into their fate. Either they got burnt, they caught a disease, a curable disease for creeping me. They tried to play under me. If they took the bribe and they knew they couldn't bribe and get rid of me, they end up being sacrificed. That's not on me. I told you, you didn't believe. You thought I was just speaking out my ass. See, nobody want to listen to a man that speaks truth, but you want to listen to the lies and deceit. Why is the hate so real? I'll be alone for these reasons, because a lot of people fake and don't comprehend me. But how can you comprehend me when I think outside the box? I keep telling y'all, a fool can't play smart, but a smart man can play a fool. And if you never ask questions, you are a big fool. I question everything. You should. You should think outside the box. That's why I don't follow the crowd or follow the mass or follow the trends. Hell, I don't even keep up with the trends of society because this shit's so propaganda of brainwashing. I'd rather sit down to myself and think and go within. The others outside the box. I've been telling y'all, them boys been in the hood. Y'all be thinking I'm laughing, man. They in the hood. This whole, you gotta understand, my whole neighborhood, half of these motherfuckers are sold they sold just to get a title of validation or to be accepted. Like, this shit deeper than rap. This shit deeper than rap. You don't be knowing who the federal agent is. You don't know. I do. I don't personally know them. I never had a conversation with them. Well, I might have. Not intentionally, but you never know. I keep telling y'all see bad boys, motherfuckers come infiltrate your shit. That's what they do. They're watching me because they're trying to figure out who's doing all the fuck shit. So if I move, I got a lot of people who playing under me, playing like friends, part of a group, a secret society, Freemasons, trying to sacrifice me. But it's a lot of corrupt officials. They put me on the FBI watch list to be watched by the feds. But they forgetting they got me watched by the feds. But if you put somebody on the list to be watched by the feds, doesn't that mean the feds watch that person that watch you too? It's a teamwork of people watching, groups of people. And they're watching to the situation what you told them to watch them for or accused them of till they get down to the bottom of it. I've been home. I came home in 2016 when I got out of prison. It is 2025. I've been shadow banned for a good 8 years. So how long do you think they've been watching me? Every single day and every single thing I do. I'm not doing nothing illegal, so I have nothing to worry about. I keep telling y'all I'm innocent. See, a guilty conscience live in fear. But if you're not doing nothing wrong or illegal, you have nothing to fear. I do no wrong. I don't steal. I don't rob. I'm not. Everything I do is legit. They worrying about all of this money that's in the millions and where it's going. IRS ain't being, no taxes ain't being paid. I told you I haven't filed taxes because I never get no W-2 forms when I was working. How do I got all these houses and cars and bank accounts in my name, but I don't have access to it? Red flags. So who got access to it? Who phones are being monitored? Who are being tracked? Who are being watched? Who are they connected to? Who they been communicating to? I don't do no wrong, but speak truth. I'm the target, but I'm not the target, if that makes sense. For the ones who are lost. And the ones who ain't lost, keep up. You just gotta think outside the box. They thought they won, they didn't won. You know, when you pay attention to social media, and you know, they be like, the feds do the raid, the feds do this, and they be like articles and articles and articles of evidence. Yeah, that's what they do. Videos, tape recordings, voice recordings, mics, cameras, 7 years of being watched. Probably way longer than that. Who knows? Who knows? It's just a lot of corruptions of people targeting one man, but a community of people want to play dumb like none of this is happening. So if a community of people playing dumb like none of this happening, that automatic says that everyone around that individual is involved. Everybody look the other way. Are you looking the other way out of fear? Or is it because you are involved and you're guilty? Let's be real. Let's ruffle some feathers. I don't care if you like me or not. I have balls to speak on shit that a lot of these motherfuckers is afraid to speak on. Let's be real. I wish I could have met Tupac or Malcolm X or Rashad Jamal my damn self. Because a motherfucker go against the mass and speak their fucking truth. But these are questions I keep telling y'all that got to be answered. They don't want to answer. Ponzi schemes, insurance schemes, life insurance policy schemes, home shit, fraud. That's a lot. Stalking, harassing, kidnapping. It's a lot of shit going on with a group. And I am the target. That been a target since a child. Let's be real. Yet I've been going through all this abuse, surviving all these rituals, spiritual rituals, attacks, kidnap stages, and they done tried everything under the sun, from poison to ritual to setups to plot to ambushes. I survived everything. You think this shit gonna make a person weak? No, it makes you a strong survivor. It teaches you to be wise. Now, when you be put in that situation of ambushes, outnumbered, attacks, plots, setup, you know how to react. You're not reacting, oh my, what to do, what to do, what to do. You know, you're not doing that. You're reacting in a calm manner. And you're going to maneuver smoothly right through that shit. Because it's not the first time you've seen it. I told y'all, I have a highest IQ. I think strategic. I think militant. I'm a natural born mastermind. I would love to work with Elon Musk because we would have a lot of things to do. I keep telling y'all that shit. Y'all gonna try to stop it from being. You got a lot of things to do. And God knows that's the truth. Y'all, these people don't stop me from, they try to stop me from the calling. And the reason why God is not going to let me die, because my calling is so big of, it's not just humanity, it's worldwide. When the worldwide crisis come and they don't have an answer to, I'm going to be the one to solve it. This is a prophecy. Some things I can't speak on until it's time to speak on that. I'm still young. I'm only 30. Some problems came, I spoke on it. Some things I cannot teach because a lot of people is not ready for my knowledge. They're not woke. They're still in this matrix. It's not for them. Sometimes it's okay for me to teach the simple and basic knowledge when it's meant for me to guide these people. The universe have a way of making you run into these people, and it's one-on-one interactions. It's like you meeting Jesus. You meeting Jesus, and he give you wisdom. And it's either you're gonna take the wisdom or become your own fool. You're gonna take what I'm telling you, or you're just gonna go the other way and find out the hard way. And I still sit back in the end like, damn, I warned them. I told them this was going to happen. That was going to happen. I knew you was going to do that, but you didn't listen because you failed to realize I'm a psychic. I'm a seer. I'm a gypsy. I'm a psychic medium. I hear from the ethers. I have a direct calling. I can hear God's voice. The universe and animals and nature show signs and wonder on cue. I know my enemies before they come. I call it out. I can read energy. I can step in the room and see things before it happens. I can step in the room and know what took place. I can step in the room and know how a person got killed. It's like I'm having an out-of-body experience going back in time, and I'm feeling the pain, the trauma, the agony. I keep telling y'all I can touch, feel, I can sense, sometimes I can smell. If a person went missing, I'll be the motherfucker to find you. Put them in another state and country, I'll find that motherfucker. I keep telling y'all this. I am a high priest with a lot of sacred knowledge. My knowledge, not all of my knowledge in the book is in my DNA. It's in my blood. You couldn't clone me if you wanted to. I would never put myself in a situation to be cloned. Let's be real. And trying to clone with my blood, negative. That shit is going to be an epic fail. Supernatural is real. So you can touch the physical, but you can't touch something you can't see. I'm going to let that simmer and cook in the pot. I be trying to tell y'all through my music, y'all don't be listening. Artificial reality. Listen to the damn song. But yeah, man. Like I say, it's just a lot of questions. Sometimes I be like, Lord, how long must I wait? How long till this get exposed? If all these people and the feds do know who come against me, all these crooked government officials and crooked police officers and crooked court officials, why haven't none of these people got locked up yet? Why haven't none of these people got arrested? But yet, I still endure on and fight on. Even though they try to throw shame and smear and humiliate, embarrassing me, I still fight on. I just take it like a grain of salt. A lot of these people come last a day in my shoes when I commit suicide to all the shit I've been through. I survived a lot of shit. It didn't make me weak. It made me strong to be the warrior, what God wanted me to be. And you can't be a leader if you never went through pain and suffering to be wise, to uplift others who've been in that situation. Because to be a great leader, you have to go through a lot of life lessons, trials, tribulations, pain, and suffering. It's the only way to have wisdom and knowledge to enlighten others who's currently going through that situation. And if you're not willing to do that, but you just want to be a leader, just to have the money, just to say I'm the man on that bitch. But what wisdom, life lessons, and teachings do you have to offer? Not a damn thing. Because you're not the truth. You're fake and you don't know shit. And if you felt like you was the person because you took the money that made you man or made you that bitch, but you have no knowledge and you wonder why your magic, your voodoo, your spell work, your witchcraft, you got a group of people following you because you want to be the Don, but you can't even see how the fuck you falling because you have no fucking insight because you so close-minded and you can't think outside the box because you have a bird brain mentality. Let's be real. They hate my truth. But it doesn't say the truth sets you free. And that's why I have a free spirit, because I walk in my truth. And I do everything out of love. I just want to see people be better, do better, heal, grow, evolve. But you can't heal and grow, evolve if you just remain toxic and you're scared to pop out your own shell. That's why I made the song Pop Out the Shell. Got nothing to do with a gun. That means get out your comfort zone and face the unknown. Pop out the shell like a turtle. The turtle scared, he get in the shell. Pop out your shell. Just the one and only T5 the Kid.